So I'm just going to recite this just to sort of try to get my attention off of it, honestly. This is really, it's an ongoing thing, but it seems to be the only thing that really works for me. And who knows, maybe someone else has had similar issues. So this is an email that I wrote to the father of my children after being dismissed, after asking some really specific questions. For context, I won't go into the full story right now, but I've been pretty much denied contact with them for the past year. It's a complicated story that I can't tell in 10 minutes, but all right, Leif, understood that the full email was too long for you, so here it is stripped down for your convenience. I feel these questions are important to address and actually answer in this situation for the long-term well-being and mental health of the kids, rather than just brushing them off. So I've set aside everything else and reduced this to 1 correction for the record and 5 questions. If anything is unclear, the full context is all in the email below this one. The correction below is 1 paragraph, then the questions. So before the questions, 1 correction that stands regardless. You wrote twice that I was ordered by the judge to attend therapy and have not. That is inaccurate. I was never ordered to do therapy. The December 30th, 2025 order requires that the therapist shall be given contact information for each parent and have an intake session with each parent individually, with parents included in the children's therapy at the therapist's discretion. No therapist ever contacted me where did it go? Or invited me to an intake session since they started in February. And to be clear about what needs treating with me, from my perspective, my only issue is being cut off and gate-kept from my own children and having to jump through hoops just to ask about them or try to speak with them, or alternatively being raged at and called names and verbally abusive language leveled at me. And having to jump through hoops just to ask about them or try to speak with them by the person who spent years threatening that this was exactly what he was going to do to me. As for therapy and working on myself, it would first require knowing what specific grievances my son and daughter actually have with me, why they won't speak with me. So they are, my son is 13 and my daughter is 15. It's been going on since my son was 12 and before that, but I haven't seen him since he was 12, and my daughter just before she turned 14. As for therapy and working on myself, it would first require knowing what specific grievances my son and daughter actually have with me, why they won't speak with me. So there would be something concrete to work on and change, and it would require some communication with them so they could see for themselves that progress was being made. This is exactly what I keep asking for and exactly what I'm not being given. And I am just now finding out that my son's therapy sessions are simply quietly ending as a, by the way, and brushed aside without my ever having been contacted. 5 questions below, a few minutes to answer. Was the children's therapist given my contact information as the order requires, and if so, when? Why was my intake session never scheduled? The court-ordered goal of the children's therapy is the reparation of their relationship with the petitioner, repairing their relationship and communication with me. London's therapy has now ended without that goal being reached and without my ever being contacted or included in the process. You hold sole legal custody on the children's mental health, so this falls to you. What is the plan now for accomplishing what the therapy was ordered to accomplish? 4. What are London's and Nadia's specific grievances with me? I'm asking for actual named incidents or issues, things I can directly address, resolve, apologize for, or change. They just don't like you, or he's relieved to not have contact with you. Names nothing, resolves nothing, and keeps this permanently stuck because there is no way to address a grievance no one will identify. Or because there is no way to address a grievance no one will identify. And this is the thing, in trying to resolve a specific upset or disagreement or conflict or something like that, there has to be an actual thing, incident, or issue that is actually named, not just just a vague general, I'm just annoyed with you. And I've stated many times, I'm willing to work on whatever I need to work on, and willing to address anything I need to insofar as repairing the communication. But obviously this is all intentional from their dad. And then question number 5, going forward, will you please tell me the travel dates before taking the kids out of state rather than after? So I'm just kind of stating this for the record. Keep on trucking. This was also basically in response to an email he had sent me where he basically told me he wasn't going to read my email or address anything. And, I wish you peace and happiness without the kids and have a nice life. And I'm not legally required to do anything for you, basically. And that was it. Go find peace and happiness without your kids. Okay. They need their mom. So I'm persisting.